Hello folks, we're back with yet another late night live stream. Pretty late tonight. We're back on Kodaka and Uchikoshi's Wild Ride. That is the 100 line. Hope you're all doing well. We're gaming. Alrighty, so last time this game turned into a fucking mecha anime.
Up and Atom troops! Get ready for your 45th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend
Day
another
45.
day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
We're so close to the halfway point.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's the most rest I've gotten in a while. Don't feel as tired as I did after the battle before this one. Getting to bed nice and early must have helped. We should be safe from enemy attacks for a while now, and hopefully the tension between the two groups will ease up too.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm hungry. Better head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. I'm hungry. I'm feeling hungry. Give me the eggs. What the? I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there and they weren't even arguing. Incredible. Good morning, Takumi. Dude, Eito must be fucking creaming his pants right now. That guy is friendship sexual. Morning. Everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well. Yeah, we gotta settle our bet and make the losers do whatever you gotta say. Oh, right. Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No, nuh-uh. A bet's a bet, and a promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. If only Gaku would show that kind of determination for more important stuff. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he was basically the MVP of the battle yesterday, too. Really has come down to me? Damn right, you earned this, man. You fought, you won, now you just gotta claim what's yours. Alright, I've thought of something. Oh? Whatever it is, we'll do it. What kind of twisted things do you have in your mind, Shoma? What kind of fucked up fantasies do you have? In order to the losing group, I wonder what he's come up with. This is it, Shoma. What are you gonna tell them to do? Okay, here goes. Hey, I know you must be mad at us and everything, but if I'd won, I was never actually gonna hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it, almighty and powerful Shoma. Do your worst.
I want you all to be our friends.
Oh my god. Now that's fucked up. Are you serious, man? I guess, you know, it's probably for the best. You know how weak I am and how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between our two groups. Although I feel like Shoma didn't really need to ask for that. I'm sure we would have gelled together just fine without his request. I'd be a lot happier if we all got along. It doesn't matter who was here first or what campus we started out at. Let's just be friends here. Now, as members of this academy. Oh my god. If Eito was creaming his pants before, and now he's fucking on his knees. Anyway, That's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound alright? That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for. Whoa, Shoma, maybe you want to rethink this. I got a whole bunch of ideas you can use. Gaku, he's the one who fought. He's the one who gets to decide. That's right. What Shoma says goes. So much for getting our own back. But it's not like Shoma was ever going to come up with anything really bad anyway. Well, there you have it, guys. An order's an order. Sir Shoma. Why are you crying? Such a magnanimous attitude for a victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we will all be comrades in arms together. So says the holy Jumanji sword. Right, so as long as you don't mind being friends with human filth like me. Dude, you gotta stop with that. You saw what you're capable of. We all saw. Come on, enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday. Everyone's just gonna ignore that. What do you say, Kurara? It's not such a bad deal, is it? It's not like I have much of a choice. As an Osuzuki, my word is my bond. Right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement. Unless you have any objections, Gaku. Yeah, forget it. It's not like I could talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. I'm really glad you weren't the one who got to decide this. Now you guys won't fight anymore. I'm so glad. Right, we still might get into a little quarrels now and then, but that's all part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. For the next 50 or so days at least. Just when it seemed like everything had been resolved, Kurara approached Shoma and the mood turned tense again. What is it? You're really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all cost stuff, huh? Not surprising, coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. Oh, he didn't do it? You knew I was lying about that? Of course, I knew at the moment you shrugged off my question about its taste with that half-hearted, it was delicious. No one who's tasted Osuzuki curry can help being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of the entire experience when pressed. Wait, it wasn't Shoma? Then who's the real curry thief? Let me guess, it's Darumi. Or maybe it's one of her own. It's the samurai girl. Oh, it's Maruko? Oh, it was Mr. Maruko. I saw the whole thing. Oh my god, you fucking bastard. No way, I thought I was being careful. If you knew all along, why are you only ratting me out now? You know me, I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up, you're the one who got us in this mess, Gaku? Villain, blackguard, I will slay you where you stand. Whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? So, how was it? How was it? Well, you know, it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. I never thought anything could taste so amazing. I don't think I can go on living if I never get a chance to taste it again. Maybe I'll make another batch, if I feel like it. Huh? I think she forgives you. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. I am? This guy's such a fail son, man. I think this calls for a celebration, or at least something to cement her resolve. Everyone, form a circle. We'll each put a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them up all at once. This fucking guy, dude. What decade are you from, man? Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Oh, yeah, sure. Look, he's saying it, not me. Takumi's gonna do everything Nozomi tells him to. A fine idea, Sir Eito. Just the thing to boost our morale. What is this, some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright? Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria. Guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh? Let's all promise to never give up, no matter how bad it looks. We'll get our killing game someday. Reluctantly, we all got on board with Eito's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Oh, new CG time? New art? Not quite all of us. Yeah, you motherfuckers still don't fight. Kako, Ima, come on, you should get on this too. The only ones who aren't fighting are those two. And we still haven't resolved Hiruko's absence. We still haven't figured out Ima's master plan, which probably involved getting rid of Hiruko somehow. I know it's kind of lame, but it won't be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay? Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. You little... Oh, don't worry. We'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now. I said we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest. Come on, Kako. You can do this. Ditch the fucking guy. Okay. You serious? Come on, Kako. I believe in you. She's definitely gonna be like... She's definitely gonna have that like independence arc, right? Right? Shutting the group, Ima and Kako left. We couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. What is the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so? You're the one who's cringe here, Kyoshika. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options. Oof. Yo, what's this unnecessary shade on Kyoshika, my girl? We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
All right.
It's a lot of fucking hands.
Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight!
Again?
Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight!
Okay, a third time's a little too much.
How many times are we going to do this?
And so the whole group, minus the Sukuma twins, cheered at the top of our lungs and made a vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we wanted to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed to our rooms for a while. Oh, new achievement. Witness Shoma unite the teams. No more infighting. That went better than I could possibly have hoped for. Even more surprising, it's all thanks to Shoma. Who would have thought he'd become such a team player? Alright then, what should I do for the rest of the day? I've got plenty of spare time, I might as well use it. Free time, everyone's favorite. Oh, new VR. Reading study tutorial. Okay. You know, I thought that there were going to be 16 total rooms, right? Because they're calling back on Danganronpa so many times already. In those games, they all had 16 kids. But there's only 15 here. We know the empty one is Moko's, right? Oh, it was supposed to be Moko's room. She's not here right now. Hiruko's still not here. What are we gonna do? Social studies? We can get our social studies up, maybe. Do some upgrades. On the hunt. Yeah, we still need social studies up. Omega Punch. What is this? Try to actually attack for once. Inflict stun on user. That's hilarious. He only has defensive moves, and then when he actually tries to attack, he can't move because of his disease. Sure. You can do it. Omega Punch. Okay, so last time I learned that these aren't actually passive skills that are always on. These are actually boost hemo enemas. You have to spend your voltage on, which makes them a lot worse when evaluating them. What do you need? Social studies as well? Guess we gotta get our social studies up then. You are science. Gym. Yeah. We'll go to Gaku. Sure, sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Food that comes out of Ration-O-Matic is real fancy and tasty, that's for sure. Sometimes that just makes it taste nasty to me. What do you mean? Why would tasty food be nasty to you? Takumi, listen real careful to what I'm about to say, bro. When you're born poor like me, the poorness becomes a part of you. Your tongue rejects food that's too fancy. Wow, that sounds like a curse. You know, I can understand that to some extent, right? Like if you try to go to some 3 fucking Michelin star tasting menu place, it gives you like 12 courses of like tiny plates of whatever fucking gastronomy experiments they put up there that fit in a single spoonful. It certainly isn't the most appealing. I miss the cheap food from the group home. I need the boiled leaves of some unidentifiable vegetable. Some sauteed bean sprouts would really hit the spot. Some miso soup that's basically just water. This poor man's mentality is terminal at this point. Cheap. He likes cheap. Great. Maybe he'll be happy to receive a pack of instant ramen or something. I don't know.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might. Well then.
Looks like another day's over. Bing bong.
Get ready for your 46. Prepare to be ready to give you.
Oh, are you gonna get Darmied again? Please say it's Darmy.
Huh?
Better not be Ato. Oh, good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning. Sure, come on in. Don't fumble this, Takumi. Did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend into my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about World Death. Oh, right, that. The thing they refused to talk to us about because they were, like, so uptight about it. The whole reason humanity is underground. You'll really tell me? That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room. The war room? Okay, I'll be right there. And one more thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean. Dude, that Sprite. When she looks at you with that Sprite, Takumi, how could you ever refuse? Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. I never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way to put it, but... No, first things first. I should head over to the war room and hear what they have to say. Alright, give me that plot. Give me that sick... exposition. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, and no future all gathered together in one place. Hey, what happened to being friends, Tomato Head? Future's an unwritten book. I could still make something of myself. Anyway, let me cut right to the chase. We all called you here to talk about world death. You said before that it was what caused this war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? We'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? It's your cue, Kyoshika.
Huh?
What? Me? What? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat. Exhibitionism? I am not taking my clothes off. This is not the first time. They've talked about Kyoshika being an exhibitionist. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? Planet Earth? What the heck is that? I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though. Oh my god, we're not on Earth, are we? We're on the moon? We're on a different planet? Where humanity used to live? Hello? We're establishing this now? Well, I mean, look. I'm not surprised. I can't say I'm surprised. I played VLR before, guys. Wilder things have happened. Same here. From what I read in library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? They mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. So what is the complex? Is it like a space station, or is it literally on the moon? Or on a different planet? I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school, but wait, we're on a planet now, aren't we? We're on Earth. We have blue skies and everything. Well, the academy at least. I don't know about the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky just like the one here. Billions? That many? But then a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Oh, so we're still in Earth. Thankfully, no space shenanigans for now. And I better not be speaking too soon. That's what the place where we grew up really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter. No, I don't know why that was so hard to say. Colossal shelter hidden deep beneath Earth's surface. Shelter? The whole thing? All this happened a long time ago, so even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity. And it's been for hundreds of years now. Wow. Japan is the last remaining remnants of humanity. In my Japanese media, well, I never. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TRC. And world death is what forced everyone down there? Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. Oh? We got some environmentalist themes going on here? Love to see it. It did what? According to Nico, the Earth had a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will, too. Okay, what are we talking about now? When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. A planet tried to kill itself? It can do that? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. Pretty soon they were draining the planet's resources faster than it could replenish them. Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. It couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised, leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back, and abusing them on top of that? Ugh, sounds like my scumbag brother. You have a brother? They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. No one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept keeping on. Wow, where have I heard this before? Right, just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence. Oh my god, what did he do to you? You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and... What? Shut himself up in his room to wallow in his self-loathing and play gory anime games all day? You can't tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort, to kill itself and take mankind out with it. You've got to admit, World Death is a pretty fitting name. Okay, that's pretty crazy, though. The planet literally has its own will? So, the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault? Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. It's hard to imagine any kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. Overwhelming despair? Despair mentioned. I'm going crazy. I'm going insane. Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because of a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters, like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis. I don't know where that first pronunciation came from, I'm gonna be honest. A metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. How long has it been? And where are the invaders? Like, what are they? World Death doesn't explain invaders or hemoanima. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Centuries, Jesus. Until we were brought here, the complex, the shelter, was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so... You're saying this is what the surface looks like right now?
Yes. This is what Earth became after it was ravaged by world death. This is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground.
Mole people.
For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Should we get back to the complex and...
The complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore. What do you mean? The DRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? Why? How? World death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until a little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. But this isn't the first time this school is running, right? This isn't the first class of Last Defense Academy. Siri said so himself way back when. So there has to be some kind of a cycle going on. One thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death. And that's whatever is in the defense room of this academy. Or so Nico said. Wait, what? Did you hear that right? One thing that can save humanity. Okay, so we're just keeping it in the vault? Maybe it's like a machine that just has to keep chugging. Not like a MacGuffin. Well, it is a MacGuffin for now. But like, you know what I mean. Not like some kind of key. Its existence in the vault is what keeps humanity alive. Is what I mean to say. Can save us from world death. But what is it? What is this school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Or maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will.
What, you think you can just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days.
Ironic.
Once you're gone, you're gone.
Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting. I cannot talk for the life of me. Let me drink some water. Unfortunately, Nico didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. There was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. Right, because if it wasn't something that was like working by itself as it was being defended, then why wouldn't we just go in there and use it right now? Whatever it is. Unless they're lying to us, which is honestly more likely than not. Something's going to happen on the 100th day here. Something's going to activate or awaken or something. Oh boy. All we have to do is make it to day 100. Oh, what'd you say? There's only said it's our last hope, but the last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess it up, mankind is done for. Our last chance. And the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening. Yeah. The invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on. Judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Like something summoned by a curse? The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. Okay, but still doesn't explain Hemoanima and the commanders, who are most definitely humans in suits. The weird language they speak. You've seen the way they fight. It's not a stretch, is it? It'll explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will? Oh, I should stop using my mouse, honestly. The Earth itself is the final boss here. Huh. There we go. Alright. Now, do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it. A comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead. Forgive me. That was never my intent. If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contrition for all to see. But leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You look even more exposed that way. Why the sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Kurara? You think those two have something going on? If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is all about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. Still don't know why Sirei is gone. It's no wonder so many others have such a strong sense of duty. While us, on the other hand, Sirei was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now.
Hey!
Finding to save people, that's one thing. But saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level. If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us for a couple million yen or here or there, right? I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. Might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me, but since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all too. Don't worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. Even world death. We'll see. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we were forced to anymore. It's so much more than that. No? Mind broken? Okay, so some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations. Now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nigo didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dreams Shoma's been having. The ones about us being experimented on in that place? Kamukura General Hospital, was it? That fucking name, Kamukura. Interesting idea. It's too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What you think, Ima, Kako? Does all this want to make you fight like the rest of us? Us? Fight? Yeah. Humanity's future's on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex, or to the planet, for that matter. We have no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then... See? My dear sister agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. That's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. I want to fucking slap this man. Let's beat him to death with hammers. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Nonchalant as ever, Ima turned and left, dragging Kako along behind him.
Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything?
Huh?
They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. Do young people today have no notion of social responsibility? But fear not, the holy Jumanji sword and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can do about it. You okay, Eito? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We've been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen to any more. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our rooms for the time being. What a way to start the day. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale, though. Protecting the school means putting a stop to world death. It means bringing back hope to a dying world, not a drying world. I guess the world is pretty dry now with all the fires and everything, but hey. Minor pronunciation mistake. Guess I'll die. We may not know why we were chosen for this mission, but that doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting for the good of humanity, for everyone back in the complex, and for Karua. I was about to say Kurara, not for her. Kaka doesn't want to talk. It's a shame. What is Kako doing in the training room? She's deep in thought. Better leave her to it then. Need to upgrade impact stab. That's a pretty good move. Voltage gain X2. Okay, so that doesn't actually improve damage until like max level maybe. Not as good as I thought it would be. Maybe we should try to make a gift for someone. For Gaku. Get him some cheap food or something. Yuduko, where are you? Gaku. Cheap items. Ah, he likes cheap items. Simple toys? You might like this.
simple guy.
You're actually pretty thoughtful, aren't you? Keep those gifts coming.
Nice. Oh, Carrara actually proves social studies too. I can actually hang out with the other class people now. Let's hang out with Kyoshika. Sir Takumi, would you like to read some manga with me? Ooh, fun. I never would have imagined I could find old issues of my favorite manga publisher here. Destiny smiles upon me. No, I dare say fate herself smiles upon me. Destiny and fate mean the same thing. But I do wonder how the protagonists of these stories manage to be so cool. Just reading their talents makes my heart skip, my pulse race. Ninja, pirates, demon slayers, underdog sportsmen, even princely tennis players. Paragons of coolness. I'm seriously, totally obsessed. Kyoshika? What a nerd. Kyoshika just moved up in the tier list for me.
You never know when the... Well then.
It's already over. Just like the announcement says, we got no idea when the next attack might be. But when it does come, I'll be ready. I'll fight with all my might to protect the school. Oh, flashback?
Hey, Karawa?
Yeah? What is it?
Could you help me out with this question? You know I suck at math.
If I just give you the answer, you'll never learn.
Oh, no fair.
Oh no, he's a dumbass.
It's your own fault for leaving all your homework until the last day of summer.
What are you even doing here then? Can't you go read at home?
Your mom asked me to keep an eye on you and make sure you weren't goofing off.
So, I'm basically a prisoner in my own room.
Yup. Now, do a good job and earn that parole.
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks old.
It's about the world outside the complex.
That again?
Bad again.
Well, it's interesting. Don't you ever wonder what it's like out there? What it was like in the olden days? Reading these old books, I feel like I can imagine it. It gives me a connection to those people who lived under the open sky all those hundreds of years ago. At least, when I can find them, it does. Most libraries don't even stock them anymore. I must have read this book a million times already.
Most people aren't interested in that stuff. The outside world's a scary place.
No, I think there's more to it than that. The people in charge are probably covering it up. They don't want us to learn too much about the outside world in case it makes us want to leave.
You're a conspiracy theorist now? Give it a rest.
Seriously, though, I'd love to see it for myself someday, even if just for a little while. I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the Earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head. And it's got a pale glow that lights up the night.
Right above your head? What if it falls on us?
Nah, that'll never happen. Besides, don't you have other things to worry about? If you don't finish on time, your mom will take away your video games, you know?
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Why does math have to be so hard?
So what does that tell us?
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
I don't know. I feel like I didn't learn anything new from that one. Well, they didn't know what the moon was, for one.
Get ready for your 47th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
You know, they also didn't explain yet about the those regular sirens that went off in the complex, right? They never mentioned that other than the opening scene where, you know, sometimes the sirens go off and they have to go underground regularly for a bit. Still don't know what's that about, you know?
Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your.
How ironic. Never felt any kind of interest in the outside world, but now I'm the one who ended up here. Wonder how many people in the complex ever thought about leaving. Why would they even want to live on the surface again? Can't speak for everyone else, but Karuo would love it, that's for sure. If we can make it through these 100 days, I can make that happen, right? What would life be like for us then? I can't even imagine it. No use worrying about it now. I have to actually make it through this war first. As for today, I'll start by going to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. The cafeteria was more full than I'd seen in a while. Main campus and second campus, fighters and non-fighters, they were all there. Look, the only non-fighters here are the two twins. Are they twins? I think they're twins. Sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. And no offense, but I've had to go to school with these weirdos. I'd never make it to graduation. Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate and more like a slave who happened to come in through the wrong door.
Hey!
What kind of school would keep slaves in its grounds? I think we'd make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Karuo, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. I learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between those two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. Yeah, that stinks. What? Oh, no. Not whatever vapid inspirational statement you are about to make, Mr. Atsuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it. Wait, you made more curry? Oh, you look so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat again. I couldn't help myself. Huh? Wait here, I'll go get it. Kurara skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. Wow, that looks delicious. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of their life, courtesy of the Ozuzuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate. I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I'm just the flavor to make it more suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass because this is going to send you into orbit. Come on, I bet it's not that great. Despite his protest, Gaku scooped a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously into his mouth.
This is
What the?
amazing!
What the fuck? What? He looks like that mascot. He looks like a listener son from Corone's, Corone's channel.
taste seems mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread throughout your mouth subtly, demurely.
Very demure. Very mindful curry.
But then the aftertaste hits and hits you like a fireworks display of flavor, sweet and savory bursting in one after another, perfectly balanced so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast it creates with the simple wholesomeness of the rice is sublime.
What does that... It says umai, right? Delicious?
Don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender. I can't stop eating. My body's desperate for more. Slow down. I can't keep up with all this information. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am.
It's really all that. Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite.
Me too. How much curry do you guys think is a lethal dose?
Back off. This is mine. Thieves.
All of you. You won't take my precious from me. No one can resist the allure of Otsuzaki curry. Very well. You may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line. There.
Is it gonna be like this every morning from now on?
Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something?
What is it?
When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing?
Yes, actually. I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting.
Huh. Intriguing. It's like they're clones or something. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, but then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Kadoa say before, practically word for word. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. No use racking my brain about this. Free time. Everybody loves free time. Plot be so good, but then bam. Can I... Is my keyboard broken? Sometimes my keyboard just like stops working. I'm worried if it's going kaput. If it's borked, kicking the bucket, you know. My precious keyboard. I have this thing for years. What do we do? But we haven't hung out with Kurara yet. Maybe we should try that. Who else? Is Nozomi available? No. She is not. Do some cooking. Trick? Do you have to use a bunch of expensive spices? You fool! There's no trick to it. You're the one who asked. There are no shortcuts when it comes to curry. The trick is to take your time and spare no effort, working on it diligently the whole day long. Wow. I guess this is what happens when you're a pro. What to do? Should I develop my traps?
biolab. Desperation potion. User HP becomes 1. I don't know how I feel about this and its usefulness, but maybe. Good attack potion, maybe? I don't know if we should try to work on our attributes or just go out and collect materials. Probably need more BP. You know, let's go explore. Can't go out now? Wait, really? Why not? Well, let's hang out with Kyoshiko more. He'd hunt. He's thrown down a hill by a boar, snatched by a golden eagle and flown through the skies. Smothered by a salamander and nearly drowned by a rainbow trout. Drowned by a trout? What? Overcoming those unrelenting days was how I came to stand before you now, proud and tall as a fine swordswoman. Hunting. Alright, we got animal.
You never know when the... Well then.
Huh?
Made it through another day. Almost big 50.
Get ready for... Prepare to be ready to give your...
Huh?
Morning already. Better head over to the cafeteria. Alright, what's going on now? Everyone looks happy. Oh. So Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on hemoanima, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime. I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, but please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. Oh, I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the pride of your power? The price of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in a fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. Started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Really? What's up, Eito? It's about what we discussed before, you know, my theory about how we all got here. Oh, did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. I kind of doubted that theory. I mean, the first one they throw out is never right. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So, the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface while the other is underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory? Right, that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. Those are options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence in that case. When you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here? Oh, shit. Nothing at all. That's right, we're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Kaito and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room and to let my stomach settle. It's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain the zombie in Karuwa? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit on one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She finally started getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared his theory with me in the first place. More free time. Let's go out and do some exploration. We need more materials. Alright, so we need textiles and BP. Into army, I guess. Can we get BP and minerals? Yes, Kyoshika. But more BP. BP and textiles. There we go. Should we do simple? Let's try simple.
Game start!
Kind of underwhelming.
You never know when the... Well then.
Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help coming back to the Nozomi Karuwa issue. Didn't Nozomi just say to talk to her about it? Or just talk to her about Karuwa? I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. Day 49, we're so close. So close to 50.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 49th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's... Be ready to give
Okay.
I don't know why I let that play out sometimes. Sometimes I just want to hear how he delivers that one line. What are you doing out here, Ema? You slacker. You rat bastard. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I come check on them? I'm happy to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ema earlier. He's fine. Said he wants to leave him. Says he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while. Wonder what's gotten into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate though, the walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. Oh my god. That's a lie. I was being so careful. Nobody could have heard me. You are just self-admitting to it. Alright. Self-admitting is kind of redundant. Admitting. You don't need to say self. Excuse me. It's late, guys. You realize you admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ema treating us like dirt is anything new. Say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is going to convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before. I think I better ask him about it next time I see him. Alright, good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. Alright, what to do now? Oh, they're in the same room now. This fucking guy, this fucking Siscon. He needs to be controlled. Someone put a stop to him. Alright, so we still need more BPs, so let's just... Maybe we have to do a trading machine. Yeah, we can get a lot of BP with this. Get 3,000? Hell yeah. Oh my god. That's a lot of guys. Wish I could zoom out even more. What the fuck? There's so many of them. Okay. Guess our priority is to kill the big boys, right?
Kneel before me!
Probably make a turret or something.
Let me at him!
Here we go!
Yes, leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Fucking bolstering bullet, these two.
Whenever you're ready. I'll help.
You have my gratitude. We better get moving.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go. I guess it's my turn. You're in the way! We better get moving. Got it! Nice!
Nice.
Yes, leave it to me.
Got lucky that I refreshed
I
fatigue
guess it's
again.
my turn. I'm ready whenever. I've got this.
Guess I could just do this and then impact stamp.
Ready when you are. Diihaa! I've got this. All right, let's
There
go.
we go. That's something. I only have one action left, though.
Full throttle!
I've got this.
Yes, leave it to me.
Hauling ass!
Oh no. This is rough. Wait, we have Hiroko. Ooh, this is rough, guys. The fuck do I do? There's so many of them. Okay. Who is the best at
watch
clearing
me.
out the goons?
Let's go.
Rev it up!
4 AP, huh?
I'll put an end to this.
Let's make a turret, I guess. Do we want to make a turret, or is there a better way? This is so sketch.
Time to move. Whenever you're ready.
I think my best shot is trying to chain kills with Hiroko, right? Because if I
My turn.
attack potion, I can one shot with
Time to
cranial
move.
fracture.
I can't wait.
So let's do that.
Ready when you are.
Also stuck. Can't decelerate anybody here. Kind of
I'll
a
go,
pain.
if you can stand me.
Say when.
Just need to clear out this thing.
I'm good to go. Leave it to me.
Something like this.
Time for battle. All right, let's get started right here. Ready whenever. Out of my way. Broken my
There we go.
turn. Now then, to business. Die. Time to move.
Now I can kill you.
I'll chop you to pieces. Broken time for battle.
Now we can do some huge moves.
I'm ready whenever. I guess it's my turn.
Some righteous punishment is in order.
It's killing game time!
We better get moving. I'm ready whenever.
Let's see. If I do this clears out a large amount of dudes.
I'll show you what's up.
I do like this move. Lets me
better
like
get moving.
go up here.
I guess it's my turn.
This? Maybe this is better. No, I'd rather do this. Yeah, I just need one attack. So I'm gonna
I'm prepped and ready.
string bullet maybe? No, I don't need the movement. I think I just use
Yes, leave it to me.
attack potion.
I hope no one minds. I'm ready whenever. I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, something like this.
Yes, leave it to me. I guess it's my. We better get moving.
Let's see.
I'm ready whenever.
I want to see if I can do this from this space. No. This is the only space where it works. So I can...
We better get moving.
actually start here then, right? No, that doesn't work.
I'm ready whenever. Yes, leave. I'm ready whenever.
I think we'll just do this.
Let me handle it.
I think should be able to
Yeah, take you out in one hit.
Letting loose!
you
Did
go.
you see that?
We better get moving. Yes, leave it to me.
All right, then we do this.
Allow me to take them down. I hope I helped a little.
That's a lot, buddy.
Let's do this! Eat this! Let's give it to him! Knocked it out of the park! Let's freaking go!
Okay.
Here we go!
Still need to kill off the little guys.
Rev it up!
How about this side?
Now then, to business. All right, let's get started.
Heal fatigue.
Let us begin. Time to move. I'll put this to good use. Time for battle. Take this! How unsatisfying. Time to move.
I'm taking the wheel!
Leave it to me.
Ready as I'll ever be! I'm prepped and ready! Leave it to me!
Let's heal some fatigue on everybody.
I've got you!
You
Thanks
saved
for
me.
that.
Here!
I guess it's my turn.
Everyone's scattered.
Let's do it to it! I'll take care of this! Uncouth baboon!
Okay, so that should be okay. Now let's.
Just watch me.
Clear these
That's
guys, I
what
guess.
I'm talking about.
We better get moving.
You can dash over here. No, that doesn't work.
Full throttle!
I'll put an end to this!
Should probably just clear out these
Let's
guys.
get to the killing.
Something like this. Let's bleed. No, I just need to kill more
Let's
guys.
do this.
Airblade. It's pretty solid, I guess. Yeah, I could probably do
Take this!
Airblade
Let's go.
into like a side slash.
Time for me to move.
Or this kills out 4 in one move. It's probably
best as I can do.
Does this do it for you?
Knock back.
Oh no. That's fine. Health is just a resource. Phew. Okay. Well, that turret sucks. Kurara, no offense, but you kinda suck.
Let's do this! Hauling ass!
Hauling ass. Alright, let's haul some ass.
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down those numbers. Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way! Got it! Nice! I guess it's my turn. Here we go! Let's go!
Only had a little bit more movement.
I'm good whenever.
Good thing I have move plus 10.
I can't wait.
It's a little awkward positioning.
Now then, to business.
What is the best way to do this?
Let's do this!
Don't really know.
Two arms!
Probably don't need to
Alright,
think
let's
too
get
hard about
started.
it, to be honest.
I'll chop you to pieces.
Let me handle it.
Rev it up! Yeah! Oh yeah!
Yes, leave it to me.
What's left is a couple of goons.
I'm good to go. Let's get to the killing.
Onward! Time to move.
Here we go. Gotcha.
Here we go!
I'm ready whenever. I guess it's my turn.
Let's do this! Heads up!
Severe fatigue.
Hauling ass!
Do this.
Let her rip!
And then,
Let's give it to him!
Let's freaking go!
is there even a thing that is able to take out everybody. Probably not. Best we can do is just hit him with one of these.
Mow him down!
That's it? Okay.
Let's do it to it! Stab, stab, stab!
Now then, to business. Die!
There you go. I didn't have to think so hard over that. Yuko is the MVP. What to do? Do we know anything that Kyoshiko would like? Let's go to the training room first. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Recover 1 HP. Wow. Sure, you can make that, I guess. It does 6 damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh, Kyoshika, where are you? There you go. Sweet food and cool books. Okay. Sweet food. Rebel pudding. Unko snacks. Think she'd like rebel pudding? She'd definitely like Unko snacks for sure.
You have made my day, Sir Takumi. Am I right to interpret this as a marriage proposal?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Though. Hey. Now that Hiroko's gone for now, you know, I'll consider it. I think Tsubasa's better than her though.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know. Well then.
Is it big day 50? Tomorrow. But I sensed something. Sensed what? Fireboy coming back? Someone just outside my door. Who is it? Cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell. But when I got outside, there was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining. I felt so sure though. Oh, and it's raining too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, That must be it.
That was not it. There was somebody, for sure.
Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
Turned around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. That big rock again. Weird. Looks bigger than it was before. Is that... That's important, isn't it? Majora's Mask time? The moon's gonna fall on us? Or are we getting closer to the moon? Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain. Oh, they're just talking about the moon phases. I thought they were being a little more on the nose with it, you know?
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
Guess that must be the moon, the one Koro wanted to see so badly.
Hmm?
What the fuck?
What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface.
What? What am I looking at? What is this game? A fake moon now? Did someone fuck with the moon?
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
That's the... What? Oh, hello.
You again? When did you...
I could understand you? It's trying to tell me something, just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hiroko going missing. You were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders?
I still can't understand.
You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
Just as I lunged forward to grapple with the fiery invader, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart and blinding flash of light. I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle and I lost my balance. The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out. Oh, hit your head. That's no good. Day 50. Can't even hear the announcement. Oh, we can.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks, you're halfway there, like a lizard on a chair. You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now. In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard. It's the perfect place to enjoy a moment of quiet contemplation. I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers. I'll give them to you in person, so come find me in the cafeteria.
In person. I'm actually outside. I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. What the fuck was that moon? Are we still underground? Is this like a simulated sky? Or is that actually the moon covered in machinery? They turned the moon into the Death Star. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got here. But then it all came rushing back. The invader made of undying flames appeared again last night. That's right, he attacked me. Dude, he didn't attack you, he just stood there and you slipped and hit your own head, bro. What was that weird technique he used? It looked like the whole sky lit up for a second and then... Are you alright, Takumi? What were you doing out here? Oh, hey, Ito. That was some weather we had last night, huh? Never seen lightning before.
Lightning? Discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. That's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out there for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomena? So, all that was just natural. It wasn't an attack. But then, why didn't I... Are you sure you're feeling alright, Takumi? You look pale. What was that? I don't mind making the trip twice. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you a breakfast if you like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. That's what friends are for, right? Are you sure you want to be just friends, Eito? Are you sure about that? No, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Alright. That lightning flash wasn't something the invader did. Why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? Thought back to the events of last night. I lunged for the fiery invader, but there was a flash of light, a loud bang, and I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. That would have left me completely defenseless, though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? Another mystery to add to the pile. I should just let the others know about this. Kako and Ima still missing. Courtyard. Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are cages there, though? I didn't see any animals. If the cage is that big, we could keep an invader or two. I'd make it nice and comfy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets. Hey, never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No, everything is lies. Everything is lies. There's not much we can do about it. Sirei isn't here anymore. What'd you think he was gonna give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us a measure of joy, so perhaps a new set of torture instruments? Collars with bombs in them? You two are the only ones who want something like that. Nah, I bet it was a big wad of cash. Just my luck I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult.
Yeah!
Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Are you kidding me? Huh? Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren. The alarm. The invaders are back already?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Alright, you know what? I'll save here. Because I want to do this combat next time.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
But we'll keep going until we're in battle. Seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than this. No fair springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear this siren, it never gets easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. The invaders are attacking. There's only one thing for us to do. Come on, washed masses, to the war room. Right, let's do it. Everybody hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I have to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. Alright, everyone. Everyone's here. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Wait a minute. I've been checking the security feed and something's not right. What you mean? Yugamu pointed to the monitor.
There's no one there. I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
Oh.
Hey, you're right.
They're
Where
invisible.
are the invaders? Don't tell me that was a false alarm. They must be invisible. We'll have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something.
Great minds think alike, Darmy.
Look, what's that? There.
Oh yeah, there's something. No, someone out there. Maybe a commander.
Coming out to face us all alone? I can't help but admire its courage.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
I'm pretty sure the security cameras have a zoom function. Here, I'll see if I can get a closer look.
Tsubasa pressed a few buttons, and the image on the screen zeroed in on the strange figure, gradually showing more and more details. Oh shit.
A wrestler?
This one's not wearing a mask or nothing. Is that what the commanders look like underneath?
That's no commander.
No, that's not a commander. It's Moko.
Moko? She's huge. She's adorable.
Huh?
It's Moko. She's come back to us.
Wow. Well, if Moko can come back, Hiroko sure can too, right?
That's Moko?
Oh, there she is. Plop. He rushed outside to where the girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so he set her up in there. Well, no combat, I guess. Oh, this is her room. Matches her colors perfectly. Looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from exhaustion. That's a relief. Gotta say, though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moko Mojiro, our friend, our ally, the one who saved our lives. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape. I always knew she'd be alright. The high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her. What chance did the invaders have? That's just not a costume. She's an actual wrestler. I wonder how she got through the wall of fire, though. Maybe she followed some invaders in. Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, then went through herself. But that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. Moko's that strong. Having her on the team is going to do wonders for our morale. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone for so long. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yugamu, Kyoshika, and Kurara clearly care about her too. They told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Look, she's opening her eyes. Huh? Oh.
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know?
That's me, some guy.
You brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Did you come here all the way from the invaders' base? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, 'cause I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue.
What?
All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
The wheezes at the end. She knows the meaning of that word just fine.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
You had makeup on this whole time? What a diva. With a last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. She's okay, just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. She's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine once she gets some rest. Now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. We wouldn't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you. Or she wouldn't like you watching her sleep, yeah. Right. Alright, we'll continue this in the next one. Alright, we'll save over our last one, because that was a actual false alarm. Day 50. Already halfway there. Can you believe it? I still don't even know if we're down a specific route yet, if we've made enough choices. Because I feel like we still haven't made that many choices yet. I mean, all we've done so far is pick who gets the commander killed. We haven't done any, like, decision game type choices yet. We'll just wait for the flowchart, I guess. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back on the usual day. Until next time, have a great rest of your night. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe and be well.